Hey guys, and welcome to a quest guide on the Forsaken Tower. This is a new quest that came out with the Kebos Lowlands update today, so this is a day of release quest guide, so make sure to check the comments below to see if anything has changed with this quest. So, this quest can be started by speaking to Lady Volcana in the Lovakenge house at the Lovakenge assembly. The best way to get here is to use your Lovakenge teleport on your Xerics Talisman. The Lovakenge teleport is the Inferno teleport here. It will teleport you straight to the center of Lovakenge, which is right here, and all you have to do is run south and get to this house here, aka the Lovakenge assembly, and Lady Volcana will be right here. For this quest, you must have completed the quest Client of Kourend and also have 20% Lovakenge favor. There are no required items for this quest, however, I highly recommend having a Xerics Talisman, obviously, a games necklace, some food, an anti-poison, and a stamina potion if possible. Again, there are no requirements, however, these are highly recommended. So to start the quest, we're going to speak to Lady Volcana and go through the dialogue options. You guys can read through it if you want. I'm just going to hold space. And then when you get to this part, say, I'm looking for a quest. Say, I'll get going. And make sure to check your quest log to see that you started the quest. If it's yellow, you guys have started it. We have to go speak to Undor at the Doors of Din, which is just outside of Wintertodt. So the quickest way to get there is to use your Wintertodt teleport on your games necklace. So rub your games necklace, teleport to Wintertodt, and we're going to speak to Undor, who should just be right next to the teleport right here. Speak to him. Say you've been sent to help him. He's going to tell you that he's finishing something, so you need to speak to Insignia, who is just over here, floating above the air right next to the bank. Talk to her. Go through the options. She's going to tell you a bit about Wintertodt. Once again, you can read through the dialogue options or just hold space and go through it quickly. Once you finish talking to her, you can go back and talk to Undor. And say you've been sent to help him again. Go through the options. He tells you pretty much that the doors are fine, however, somebody is sabotaging them, so you need to get yourself Din's hammer and fix it so he can, fix the entire issue. That's simple. It requires a hammer. The hammer from Din himself. Go through the options, keep going. He tells you that it's at the Forsaken Tower. So check your quest log again just to make sure you finished all of this before you head on to the next part. And make sure that it says right here that the hammer is likely to be found within the Forsaken Tower. Now the Forsaken Tower is all the way across Zeah. You are currently right here. And the Lovakenge area is southwest of that here. You guys need to go all the way west here to the Forsaken Tower over to this little island area right here. So at the moment, the best way to get here is once again just to use your Inferno teleport on your Xerics Talisman. So use the Inferno teleport. Once again, that'll take you straight into the middle of Lovakenge. Take this path right here, go south, and then take this path here all the way up to the Forsaken Tower. I'm just going to run through it right now and speed up the footage a little bit just to show you where it is, but I'll keep my mini-map north, and we're going to run straight down the path up to the Forsaken Tower. You guys will know you're at the Forsaken Tower when you see these two magic trees in front of the tower. Open the door, and the first thing you're going to see in here is this display case. Go ahead and click Inspect Display Case. You're going to see that there's the hammer inside of it. This little thing will pop up right here, but you don't have to worry about it, so just click X to get out of the, whatever that is. Okay, so we're going to go down this ladder right here, just north of the display case. You're going to end up in a room full of these cages, and with this weird puzzle thing on the floor, head to the northeastern door, aka just go straight to the east here, and then inspect this crate right next to the door. You're going to get yourself a generator crank. Head south all the way down here, and you're going to inspect the steam generator. It says the crank is missing, which you have, and it'll give the option to start the generator. So that has now started. Now, once you guys get to the power grid here, you're going to see that it's pretty much just simply like a sliding puzzle kind of, but a lot easier than a sliding puzzle. To complete it, I have a picture on screen right now of what the final image should look like. Again, you can go to the wiki too if you'd like to look at the final image. But simply to complete this, all you guys have to do is inspect the power grid. It's going to say it's not aligned, and then you're going to click yes right here to align the power grid. And here's the picture, and pretty much like I said, all you have to do is click on the squares and it will move it. So there's 4 options for each square. Simply put, all you guys have to do is click and move it until you get the final solution. Shouldn't be too hard. Again, just look at the picture and solve it based on what it says, but I'm just going to quickly go through this until I figure it out. And we are now done with the puzzle. And yeah, that was it. Pretty simple. We are now going to head back upstairs, so go back up the ladder. And we're going to head into the northern room over here. Search the cupboard up here, the cupboard. You should get a tinderbox, and then search another cupboard and get yourself a 5 and 8 gallon jug. You can just click here to take them both. And you will now have the 2 jugs and the tinderbox, which you'll need for this next part. Just north of the cupboard you searched here is a coolant dispenser, which is very important for this next part. So have your 2 jugs on you, the 8 gallon and 5 gallon, and stand next to the coolant dispenser, and then follow exactly what I do here. So first off, use your 8 gallon jug on the coolant dispenser and click yes. Now use your 8 gallon jug on the 5 gallon jug. Click yes. You add 5 gallons to it. And now right click, check your 5 gallon jug and empty it by clicking yes. Once again, use the 8 gallon jug on the 5 gallon jug, and you're going to put the remaining 3 gallons of coolant in the 5 gallon jug. And now fill your 8 gallon jug with coolant again by using your 8 gallon jug on the coolant dispenser and getting 8 gallons of coolant in your 8 gallon jug. Use your 8 gallon jug on the 5 gallon again. Click yes to add 2 gallons, and now right click empty the 5 gallon jug. Use the 8 gallon on the 5 gallon again. And now once again, empty the 5 gallon jug. Use the 8 gallon jug on the 5 gallon and place 1 gallon of coolant in the 5 gallon jug. And now fill up the 8 gallon jug again. And now use the 8 gallon jug on the 5 gallon jug to put 4 gallons into the 5 gallon jug. And when you check your 8 gallon now, it's going to remain, or it's going to have 4 gallons of coolant left in it. That should be it now with the filling. Now run just to the right here where the furnace coolant is and use your 8 gallon jug on the furnace coolant. Click yes. And you add the required 4 gallons to the coolant to the container. Once you're over here, light the furnace by right-clicking on the furnace. Click yes. You should attempt to light the furnace here, and you'll be successful. Once you've done it, it'll obviously, start heating up just like a regular furnace does, and you are now finished with that section. Head south back through the doors, and we're going to go to the right here just up the staircase to get to the 2nd floor, or the 1st floor for some of you people. Head to the southern room, and you guys in the middle room here are going to see a table full of vials numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And to the south here is a refinery. So what you guys have to do here is take a fluid from this table, or a vial from this fluid, and then use it on the refinery to activate the refinery. Now the thing is, if you guys use the wrong fluid on the refinery, you guys are going to get poisoned and take anywhere from 25 to 35 damage. I believe. If you'd like to take no damage during this part, you can solve a riddle to find out the exact fluid that you need by searching the cabinet in the southeast corner, which you guys can then solve and figure it out. If you don't feel like solving a riddle, you can just use every single fluid on the refinery until you get it right. However, if you use the wrong fluid on the refinery, you will take anywhere from 25 to 35 damage and get poisoned as well. So do whatever you guys want. Those are the 2 methods to solve this section. So I'm going to start off with 1. By using the fluid 1 on the refinery. It's going to say cleanse the refinery, so click yes. A violent reaction recurs, you've been poisoned, so that was the wrong fluid, so I'm going to just go ahead and sip my anti-poison. And again, it's not going to do a lot of damage, but have some food on you just in case you're low HP. Let's try number 4. Activate the Refinery. And it looks like number 4 worked for me since I did not take any damage. So once you right-click the Refinery and there's no activate option, then you know you have the right one. So number 4 was the right one for me. Now for the final puzzle of this section, we're going to head up the ladder to the next floor, and we're going to have to figure out this disc puzzle here. So we're going to run all the way south here, and you can see there is a runic altar. Inspect the runic altar, and it's going to tell you need to rebalance everything here to finish the section and get the hammer. This is once again a puzzle, so simply put, you guys have to get these 4 discs from the western pylon onto the middle pylon in the correct order. So follow exactly the method that I'm doing right here. To do this, should be pretty simple. Again, just follow exactly what I do. So left click the western pylon here and take disc 1 from the western pylon and put it all the way on the eastern pylon. So left click on the disc and then just click on the pylon. Head back to the western pylon and take disc 2 from it and use it on the middle pylon. Take disc 1 from the eastern pylon and put it on the middle pylon. Take disc 3 from the western pylon and put it on the eastern pylon. Take disc 1 again from the middle pylon and put it on the western pylon. Take disc 2 from the middle pylon and put it on the eastern pylon. Take disc 1 again from the western pylon and put it on the eastern pylon. Take disc 4 from the western pylon and put it on the middle pylon. Now take disc 1 from the eastern pylon and put it on the middle pylon. Take disc 2 from the eastern pylon and put it on the western pylon. Now take disc 1 from the middle pylon and put it on the western pylon. Take disc 3 from the eastern pylon and put it on the middle pylon. Take disc 1 from the western pylon and put it on the eastern pylon. Take disc 2 from the western pylon and put it on the middle pylon. And finally, take disc 1 from the eastern pylon and put it on the middle pylon. And you guys now have successfully rebalanced the runic altar. Once you've done that, you guys can head all the way back to the ground floor. So head all the way back down the ladder and then down the staircase. And now when you search the display case, you can now get the hammer. And it's now in your inventory, Din's hammer. With the hammer in your inventory, teleport back to Wintertide, and we're going to go talk to our man again. Mr. Undor. Hello there, Mr. Undor. Let's talk about my quest. Go through it. I have the hammer. Hand over the hammer by pressing yes. He's going to talk about how great it is. Alright, now once you have given him the hammer, that part will be complete. Click your quest log and check to see that you gave Din's hammer to Undor, and you should return to Lady Lovakenge. So, for the final time, rub your talisman, teleport to the Inferno, and run exactly to where you started the quest, right next to Lady Lovakenge, just here in the Lovakenge Assembly. Speak to her to finish the quest. Let's go ahead and go through it. I think she's a bit drunk, unfortunately. Yeah, we finished it all. I would like a reward, please. And there we go. Once you've gone through all that dialogue, you guys will have completed the Forsaken Tower. 1 quest point, 6k coins, 500 mining and smithing XP, a favor certificate, and a memoir page. So if you guys read the certificate, you get 10% Lovakenge favor, which you can then use. And you can add this Jewelry of Jubilation to your Karet's memoirs to get a teleport to the Lovakenge region. That is it for the quest guide today. Thank you guys all for watching. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to drop a like on the video if it helped you out. And I'll see you guys next time for the next video. Have a good one, and peace.
Wow.